Hey, YouTube. I'm talking about wearing hats. Uh, there's an old saying that I've worn many hats. That's a saying. It's kind of an old boomer saying. Old stupid boomers pull up your bootstraps and get on. That's an old boomer saying. Pull up your shoes or pull up your pants and tighten your belt with freaking bootstraps. The other one is hats. I've worn a lot of hats in my life. You don't know nothing. And I was thinking about this whole hat thing. And being in the Marines back in the day, I had to wear a hat. Actually, we called it a cover. It's like, straighten out that cover. Get that cover on your head straight. Eyeball me, just fix your cover. So, I worn a lot of hats in my life. And I realized that everything is about a hat. I got a VA for an appointment. They got this little store in the VA when you go in for an appointment on the bottom floor. Now, I walk into this freaking store. They call it the Patriot store. Patriot, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't give a shit. They call it Patriot store. You go into the Patriot store, and they got all kinds of shit for sale. A lot of people are doctors and stuff, nurses, interns, blah, 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 whatever. And they're all wearing their hats, you know. It's like, this is what I do. I mean, some don't wear hats, but you get the picture. I mean, there's doctors. I mean, that's a hat, I guess. Everything's a hat. So for the veterans, we go in there, you go into the Patriot store, it's like, you turn the corner, you walk in there, and it's like all these freaking hats. They have freaking so many freaking hats just piled up on the freaking racks. It's exhausting. I remember walking in there and seeing probably 100, 200 hats, all different branches of service, all the way from Gulf War to freaking Vietnam War to freaking you name it. You know, Marine Corps Grunt 0311 hats, freaking, you know, MOS hats, all this freaking garbage. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I've worn a few hats. I wore a hat for Stanley Steamer back in the day. I was freaking cleaning freaking houses and stuff. Used to wear a hard hat for the freaking as an electrician, and I've worn tons of different hats, and every freaking job I had, there was a hat involved. It seemed like there was a hat involved in almost every job I ever had. You always gotta wear that hat. So I got used to wearing a hat. It was like, and plus I got no hair. I'm like, you go out, you're like, oh, I better wear a hat. The wind's going to take the rest of my hair away. So recently I went to a casino. I had a hat on. The guy told me, he's like, hey, you take off your hat real quick? I took off the hat. He's like, okay, go ahead. I don't know what the hell he was looking for under my hat, but those are some of the things that I had thought about. It's like, everything has to do with a hat. You know. But what happens if you don't have a hat to wear? Not literally, not meaning like I don't have a hat to wear. You'd always buy a hat. But what if you don't have a hat? Like, A hat that signifies who you are, what you do. You know, even the postman's got a hat. Everybody's got a hat. Maybe I could just call myself a beef taster. Let me get a hat for that. But my point is that when you run out of hats to wear, you're hatless. You're screwed. But the world seems to always want you to have some kind of frickin' hat. I gotta wear a frickin' hat. Hard hat, cop hat, fireman hat, Marine Corps hat, Navy hat, Army hat, Coast Guard hat. So many frickin' hats. A welding hat. There's so many frickin' hats. Even when I was a surfer, when I surfed all the time, I'd wear a hat. Billabong hat. Quicksilver hat. Yeah. There's always some kind of frickin' hat. You always gotta wear a frickin' hat. Fishing hat. You gotta wear a hat. Wear the hat. You got the fishing hat. Baseball cap. Baseball hat. Everything. Football caps. Golf hat. It's like, what the fuck? There's so many hats, I can't fucking keep track. I was thinking, I don't really have a hat anymore. Like, I don't have any designated hat. I'm just a guy without a hat. I have no hats. And then I started thinking, well, maybe I'm just a loser because I have no hat. But I don't know if I'm a loser because I used to wear a hat. I mean, does it matter if you used to wear a hat, maybe you're not a loser. And the same applies with a lot of things in life. Like, everything's about what did you do or what do you do. I'm at the point now, I'm like, I don't do shit. I watch TV. Sometimes I go fishing. Sometimes I just sit in Walmart's bathroom and freaking take a dump. There's really no freaking designated freaking hat for guys like me. Once you get to a certain age, there is no hat. You have no hat. Like, well, what the hell do you want me to do then? But you don't have a hat. So, and I don't want to wear a hat. I mean, who fucking wants to wear a hat? I wore a hat as a SeaWorld cook back in 1981. Or 1980, actually. I was like, why do I got to wear this stupid hat? There's no reason. And I realized, they're like, don't ask why you got to wear the hat. Just wear the freaking hat. I realized in the end, the reason I was wearing the hat was because the tourists wanted to see people walking around with hats on. Yeah. So, and I have hats now. It's just there's no designation on the hat. I could wear a Marine Corps hat. I mean, I could wear a Marine Corps veteran hat and parade around in that. I mean, I can't bring myself to go down that route. I can't wear these freaking stupid freaking clown hats. You know, look at me. I'm cool. I'm a freaking Marine Corps veteran. I look so cool. I mean, if anything, I'd get a hat, you know, a hat that would prove my military service and freaking have my freaking DD-214 put on the hat. Basically just freaking copied and put on the hat. You know. But people don't want to see that. They want to see something like, you know, freaking Gulf War veteran hat. And what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. It just means that we're there. It's just such a ridiculous freaking world. Either that or I'm overthinking shit. But yeah, hats, I mean, I don't know. Worn a lot of hats. I don't wear a lot of hats anymore. I said, screw the hats. Sometimes I wear a fishing hat because I have to protect my head if I'm out in the sun. But as it goes right now, I don't have a designated hat. Where's my hat? I don't have a hat. This is what they used to do in the 70s when you freaking back talk. Grab your mouth like this and go. That's why I say, you get to my age, in your 60s, you just stop caring about hats. Thanks for watching.